In addition to apparently being sued over streaming The Elder Scrolls Online, which I desperately hope happens just because I would love to stream my deposition and trial proceedings for the content, I am now being offered a duel by some random ESO player I've never talked to with some high stakes. This is how you know the content landscape of The Elder Scrolls Online is dead or stagnant when yet another PvPer has to look for a fight with a PvE player.
No, I didn't forget. Nephis, yo bitch ass, you're next. I've already caught you once. I know you only fought me because you didn't know it was me. And best believe when I catch you again, you're getting a video too, buddy.
To gain some clout through a YouTube comment on a Starfield video that has absolutely nothing to do with ESO. So let's get some drama started for the fun of it. The comment reads, "Bro, if you're not gonna duel me for your channel, let me know. LawDawg out here, mad famous. I'm a star. Google me. If I win, I get your channel. If you win, you got to tell your friends you actually won a duel. Let me know what's good. You look shook AF. LawDawg forever." All right, so I'm going to break down this comment and psychoanalyze what kind of person or YouTuber this is based on this comment alone. Because no, I'm not going to Google you, nor am I going to look up your YouTube channel for a couple of reasons, okay? The first reason is I don't want to Google nor YouTube you because currently my YouTube Shorts algorithm has been letting me watch entire television shows or movies through 60-second clips of some random scenes. I don't know if anyone else watches movies or shows like this nowadays, but last week I finished Breaking Bad Season 1 with YouTube Shorts, and looks like this week the algorithm has decided I'm going to be watching the entirety of No Country for Old Men. Fantastic movie. So no, I am not going to put your dog water ESO content, especially if you upload shorts, into my algorithm, because the last thing I want to see when I'm in bed at 3 a.m. is some ESO sets procking on some random PvE players in Imperial City with dubstep or lackluster commentary laid on top of it. The second reason why I don't care to even look you up is because I can correctly guess your entire existence. First, you have ESO in your name. LawDawg ESO. I'm sorry, but I cannot take anyone with ESO in their online name or making it part of your online personality seriously. It's 2023. No one gives a shit about ESO or the fact that you play it. In fact, most ESO players I've talked to recently don't even tell other gamers that they play ESO, which is rather telling. But since you're probably a shitposter or just seasonally play or make content for ESO as a hobby, you'd think it's okay to put ESO in your name, but I assure you, it's the most cringe thing to do, especially when you compound that with the fact you're referring to yourself in the third person. The only thing more cringe than what you did is putting TTV or something like that next to your name. At this point in the video, I too will refer to myself in the third person as NEFDAWG for a little bit to make sure you understand what comes next. NEFDAWG thinks you're probably a console player, specifically a Xbox player based in Europe or the United States. However, due to the errors in your spelling and grammar and the fact you are referring to yourself in third person, I am willing to bet you are a red, white, and blue-blooded American. Your obsession with dueling is also a big indication of this. No PC PvPer cares about dueling these days because there's no PC PvPer left in ESO. And from NEFDAWG's personal experience, PlayStation PvPers have absolutely zero honor.
No, I didn't forget. Nephis, yo bitch ass, you're next.
And pretend to duel you while you're getting zerged down. So, in conclusion, you are a Xbox PvPer who wants more attention outside of your current scope, so you can try to grow your channel by issuing what are the equivalent of dojo challenges to random ESO YouTubers like NEFDAWG. NEFDAWG will next tackle your false claim of stardom and fame. NEFDAWG will use his own YouTube analytics data, along with the publicly available metrics on various platforms, including stream charts, Twitch, Twitter, and others, to guesstimate your actual online presence. NEFDAWG is going to guess you have anywhere between 900 to 4,000 subscribers at most on your YouTube channel. However, NEFDAWG will take 2,000 off of a max count ceiling simply because ESO, and especially ESO PvP, is just not that popular or mainstream, and NEFDAWG's final guess is that you have somewhere around 900 to 2,000 subscribers at best. Despite all of your flaws, however, I am willing to actually accept your unilateral challenge. That is correct, everyone. I am going to accept LawDog's one-on-one challenge. However, since he wants to put my YouTube channel on the table as a prize with nothing from his end, I must insist that this duel takes place in real life. That's right. My almost 40,000 subscribers demand entertainment. They crave and demand for bloodshed. What fun is an ESO duel when we could be providing such raw, visceral entertainment to our subscribers? For the sake of pleasing the masses, I demand this ESO duel to happen in a physical location, not through screens or keyboards, and it must be a duel to the death. Because the way I see it is, if you really want something in life, you should take it with your own hands, whether that's someone's car or YouTube channel. In fact, if you beat me in this IRL duel, LawDog, I'll not only have my YouTube channel handed into your possession, but also everything else I own, including my ferrets and my cars. In return, you must put up your very life for this duel, because I don't think there's anything I really need or want from you material-wise, but yeah, that's really it. Now, personally, if I were to duel somebody in real life, I want it to be done with revolvers, like the Westerns, or with knives. I prefer knives. I love knives. You know, throwing knives, hunting knives, skinning knives, combat knives, you know, sashimi knives. Just knives or blades in general really turn me on. Otherwise, if you're uncomfortable with firearms or knives, I guess we can just go barehanded. But LawDog, I actually did some legal research and even consulted a lawyer just for this video. It turns out that there are indeed 2 states in America that allows legal dueling to an extent. The states of Washington and Texas are those states. I got pretty excited actually about Texas because I'm going to be moving down there at the end of this year, so I can finally experience true American freedom and barbecue. And if dueling is legal there, then yeehaw, partner, it's a dream come true. However, I was severely disappointed because according to sections 2201 and 2206 of the Criminal Code of the state of Texas, while consent to the dueling may not need to be explicitly given between 2 parties, dueling cannot include weapons. Nor can the dueling result in serious bodily injury, which is a rather vague and open-ended thing for either the civil or criminal court that I just can't chance at this moment in my life because, as you know, I am getting sued for streaming ESO. But also last week, due to my cultural heritage, I intentionally ran over about 10 people with my Tesla in downtown Philly. I'm actually super surprised I have not been caught by the police yet, but the double-edged racism really worked out there, I guess. So that's why I'm putting up this up for the grabs instead of the other car, because I think putting up a damaged car as a gentleman's bet is just really bad faith and inconsiderate for all parties involved. So in order to solve the potential legal issues surrounding my counter challenge, I contacted my friends in Tainan, which is in southern Taiwan, and they've agreed to host this potential duel to the death at their Taoist temple, where they will construct a circular dirt arena with a circumference of 15 meters surrounded by blades of grass, so that when one of us falls to our death, inevitably, we can touch grass on the way out as true gamers. As per local triad tradition, we must fight naked with our chosen arsenal, so I hope you're not camera shy as I slather myself up in organic cow butter and prepare to wrestle the LawDog into submission. I've decided the duel date will be set on the 25th of March, my birthday, as potentially dying on my birthday is pretty hilarious if we could talk about that, right? And if we're going to be using knives, what better way to go out naked, turned on, and hard? I've had my thumbnail artist draw up a draft for both videos, one in which I lose and one in which I win. And I think the views are going to be absolutely insane no matter what, like Mr. Beast level insane, which should cover the expense of your round-trip airline ticket next year. So, if you accept my duel, LawDog, please contact me on my business email before the next 3 days are up, and we can arrange for a duel, which, by the way, will be live-streamed and have pay-per-view with the proceeds going to the ESO Crown Store. Genuinely, though, all of this aside, if you really do want to grow your YouTube channel or online presence, I would personally not recommend sticking with ESO long-term, especially if you're currently into PvP. I mean, a not very popular For Honor short has almost as many likes and views as one of my most popular ESO shorts on YouTube, and the metrics for ESO on YouTube or Twitch are really, really bad. So if you gotta go with the Cypher PK strategy of playing For Honor, then going to Fortnite to get that bag, you should do it, NEFDAWG, because the real clout and money isn't those back blings and chug jugs. Otherwise, if you want to stick to what you're doing, at least be a bit more entertaining about it rather than tossing random YouTube comments at other creators, hoping they pay attention to you, because they won't, unlike me.